Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, where we delve into the fascinating lives and works of influential minds in psychology. Born on January 11, 1842 in New York City, William James was the oldest of 5 children to Henry James Sr. and Mary Walsh James. His family was part of the intellectual elite, with his father being a theologian and philosopher who encouraged critical thinking and exploration from an early age. This upbringing would later influence James's eclectic approach to psychology, which integrated philosophy, physiology, and personal experience. James's early life was marked by frequent travel and exposure to various cultures, which broadened his perspective on human nature. He spent time in Europe, where he developed a passion for art, literature, and philosophy. However, it was during his time at Harvard University that James discovered his true calling, the study of psychology. Under the mentorship of William Ernest Hawking and Charles Sanders Peirce, James became fascinated with the scientific and philosophical underpinnings of human behavior. One of the pivotal moments in James's educational journey was when he took a course on physiology with Louis Agassiz, a renowned zoologist. This experience sparked his interest in the biological aspects of psychology and led him to pursue further studies in medicine at Harvard Medical School. Although James never practiced medicine, his training in physiology provided a solid foundation for his later work in psychology. His most notable work is arguably The Principles of Psychology, published in 1890. This seminal text introduced the concept of the stream of consciousness, which posits that conscious experience is a continuous flow of thoughts, feelings, and sensations. James's emphasis on subjective experience and the role of consciousness in shaping behavior was revolutionary for its time. James's work also built upon existing psychological frameworks, such as structuralism and functionalism. He challenged the traditional views of his contemporaries by emphasizing the importance of individual differences, free will, and the adaptive nature of human behavior. His concept of radical empiricism, which holds that experience is the primary source of knowledge, resonated with many psychologists and philosophers of his era. One of James's most famous experiments was his study on the effects of nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas. In 1870, he conducted a series of self-experiments, inhaling the gas to explore its psychological effects. This research demonstrated James's willingness to push boundaries and challenge conventional wisdom. Although this experiment may seem unorthodox by today's standards, it reflects James's commitment to understanding human experience through direct observation and experimentation. James's legacy extends far beyond his own time and place. His ideas have influenced generations of psychologists, philosophers, and educators, from John Dewey to Abraham Maslow. His emphasis on practicality, individual experience, and the importance of emotions in shaping human behavior has made him a beloved figure among psychologists and non-psychologists alike. So, how does William James's work impact our everyday lives? Well, his ideas about the stream of consciousness and pragmatism can help us better understand our own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. By recognizing the fluid and dynamic nature of our conscious experience, we can become more mindful and aware of our own mental processes. Additionally, James's emphasis on practicality and real-world application can encourage us to approach psychological concepts with a sense of curiosity and experimentation rather than just accepting them as abstract theories. As an example, consider how James's concept of the will to believe, which suggests that our beliefs are often driven by our desires and values, can help us navigate complex decision-making situations. By acknowledging the role of emotions and personal biases in shaping our choices, we can become more intentional and reflective in our decision-making processes. James once said, "The greatest discovery of any generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitude." This quote captures the essence of James's pragmatic approach to psychology, emphasizing the power of individual agency and the importance of attitude in shaping our experiences. If you enjoyed learning about William James, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.